Alright, Wheezy again here with another commentary. I'm on my third prestige now. I'm about a level 37, 38, something like that. So, time for another commentary. I've been away from Modern Warfare 2 for about a week. I've been playing the Bad Company 2 demo. A couple games of AVP, I posted those videos. Those are literally every single game I played on that. And so been away from video games in general for about a week or so. Other than obviously a little bit of Bad Company 2. And now I'm playing some Bioshock 2. But Modern Warfare 2 was just... I was having trouble enjoying the game. It got to the point where you couldn't play a game without running across infinite care package glitches. But I got back on last night after they released this latest patch. And so it appears for the moment that those glitches are gone. You don't see the care package people sprinting around. You don't see the god guns, at least not in the less than 10 games I played last night. So for the moment it appears they fixed the glitches. So we'll see what else people come up with. Hopefully nothing, but I don't have a lot of faith in this game right now. So, real quickly I'll address the problems that still remain with Modern Warfare 2, and they're fundamental issues that I haven't even heard Infinity Ward mention that they're working on. Chief of which is matchmaking. I was playing just me and KJ in a party last night, giggity, and even though it's just the two of us instead of the normal party of 6-8 people, whatever we usually play with, it still managed to put us in a game where one person, maybe two people, would have a 4-bar connection. Or what it seems to do, when there are several people with 4-bar connections, it manages to put all of them on one team and everyone with 3-bar on the other team. So we were in a game last night where I think in a ground war 6 people on the other team had 4-bar connections and literally no one on our team had a 4-bar connection. And that happens more often than you'll see an even split between 4-bar connections. You'll either see one 4-bar connection, which is the host, or you'll see almost all the 4-bar connections on one team, in my experience. So that's a major problem, still needs to be fixed. This game, since you die so quickly, 2-3 bullets with any gun, connection is everything. How good you are at this game during a good connection is very different from how good you are at this game in a bad connection. And connections ruin this game, and the matchmaking is not good enough to put people into reliably good games. I mean, it's simple as that. So that's one still big, huge fundamental issue. That's not a glitch. It's just a failure in the game. Another one is a couple of the maps have really horrible map design. That's not going to change. Like Skid Row, for instance, has the most unbalanced spawns of any map in the game that I can think of. If you spawn on the A side, then if you don't get out of the A side, A spawn, you're screwed if the other team's half competent. Because the other team has high ground and has all the defensible positions, and you're literally fighting uphill against people who have cover. I mean, especially on... I mean, it's just as bad on deathmatch as it is on domination. But whereas on deathmatch, you can at least sit back and not run into their killing zones. On domination, you're kind of forced to. Skid Row's not the only map that suffers from uneven spawns, but there are several. And Skid Row is most notably a failure in level design. But every map has failures in spawning, and this game's spawning system is completely screwed. That needs to be fixed, but I don't hear them saying anything about that. So most of the problems remaining in this game, I'm not sure will ever be fixed. Matchmaking may never be fixed. Obviously, they can't change existing maps. The DLC maps hopefully will be better. We'll see. And the spawn system, I doubt they'll ever do anything about. It was bad in... It was bad in Call of Duty 4. But looking back on it, it doesn't seem as bad compared to how bad it is in Modern Warfare 2. So I almost said it wasn't bad in Call of Duty 4. It was, but this is so much worse that there's almost no comparison. As I said, I've been playing Bioshock 2 single player the last couple of days, which is really good. It's if you played Bioshock, there's some additions and some minor additions here and there, but it's a brand new storyline, so it's really good because Bioshock 1 was really good, and this is basically the same thing with a slightly different story. So, yeah, I'm loving Bioshock. I haven't been playing online really much of anything recently, lacking motivation, but I'm still enjoying Battlefield, just that demo. That one map, I see so many problems alleviated with shooters, and I'm starting to see what it's like, remember what it's like, I should say, to play a first-person shooter that was fun and not just 95% of the time frustrating and then 5% of the time good, which is the experience I have in Modern Warfare 2. So that's nice, and when that comes out on March 2nd, I believe, I'm probably going to start splitting my time pretty evenly between Modern Warfare 2 and Bad Company 2. After, of course, I go through the Bad Company 2 single player. The original Bad Company single player was pretty awesome. I mean, the gameplay was pretty standard for what you'll see, other than, you know, obviously the ability to blow through walls and stuff kind of added a dimension to it. But there was a lot of really hilarious dialogue between the characters, and good characters. And so there's going to be more of that in the next game for single player, so I'm looking forward to that. And then, of course, multiplayer will be... They've streamlined the controls so much from Bad Company 1, whereas in Bad Company 1, you would literally have to switch to your knife or to a grenade and then throw it. And they've kind of taken what is becoming the de facto standard Call of Duty controls and put them in there. So that makes the game a lot more familiar. And then you mix that with the traditional Battlefield gameplay elements, which are just so much better. You don't die in 2 bullets, so you don't have... If there is a lag issue, which I haven't really experienced, it's not noticeable because you're not getting killed in one shot by a guy who, on your screen, didn't shoot. Because you have to shoot someone basically 10 times before they die, which sounds like it could be annoying, but really isn't. And it keeps you from getting just blindly killed from across the map by someone who wasn't aiming at you. There's a lot of little tweaks, and I'll go over more of that probably when I do a Bad Company commentary at some point. But yeah, I did a couple of games of AVP multiplayer. I may spend a little time in AVP multiplayer just because I'm a big AVP fan. I love the Alien movies, I love the Predator movies. And I even enjoy the Alien vs. Predator movies, the second one more so than the first one, even though they don't really... There's some references to the actual AVP, like books and comics and lore and stuff like that in the movies, even though they don't follow it directly. But still, I love the Alien and Predator universes. So, what I'm really looking forward to there is the 3 campaigns: the Alien campaign, Predator campaign, and Human campaign. I think that'll be fun. And I played, I think, pretty much all the previous Alien vs. Predator video games on the various platforms they've been on, mainly PC and such. But this one definitely is the best that I've played, and I imagine it'll be pretty good, and hopefully the varied multiplayer modes, the non-deathmatch modes, which I mentioned in one of my comments on I think on the Predator video. That's what I'm looking forward to. So yeah, there's still gonna be plenty to come. I'm not giving up on Modern Warfare 2 by any means. I'll just be doing like I've been doing and varying the videos between Modern Warfare 2 and other videos, and hopefully that'll allow me to stay motivated to play everything. So just keep an eye out, and there will still be plenty to come. And write Infinity Ward. Tell them to fix the shit that's still broken.
Because their secondary weapons are better than half the primary weapons.
God, they're like kids and me. there's like so many guys. It makes me angry.
Apparently. What the hell?